Thank you so much. Welcome to Apostolic Insight with Israel Great. It is important we pay attention to what happened in 2017 when the then governor of Anambra State, Obiano, was declaring his intention to contest for a second tenure in office. In a massively attended program, he mobilized people from all the 177 communities that made up Anambra State. Every polling booth, every ward, people were heavily mobilized. Thousands of people gathered. Traditional rulers, church leaders, academia, all were present. The governor was to present to them his scorecard after over 3 years and 6 months, and to actually convince them that he deserved to go for the election. So many people were present in that program. All the who is who in Anambra State were invited. Something happened in that gathering. When it was the turn of the former CBN governor, Soludo, to speak to the gathering, to endorse Obiano for re-election, Soludo did the unimaginable. The essence of this video is to explain to the human family how Soludo sowed hatred for Peter Obi in the heart of Obiano. He was supposed to address the people and encourage them to support Obiano's re-election bid. But he went far. People were surprised. People were held spellbound. There was tension in the gathering. Thousands of people gathered, all parts of Anambra State. They were all present. The governor heavily mobilized them. Soludo told the gathering how His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi persuaded him, asked him to come and contest the 2017 governorship election in Anambra State. To come and contest against the incumbent governor. This is a man that had been contesting for governorship all these years. He contested against Peter Obi. He had been contesting for governorship. The stadium, people were wondering. People were in shock. We thought Soludo was done with his attack on Peter Obi. He went further and told the sitting governor that, you see, the PDP governorship candidate is witch-hunting you. And do you know what? Peter Obi is the one using him to witch-hunt you. Remember the purpose of the gathering? For the governor to present his scorecard and tell the people he needs their support for his re-election. What Soludo was supposed to do is to seize the moment and tell the people, look at the good projects of the governor for the past 3 years, and I am convinced he deserves re-election. And I plead with you all to support his re-election bid. Rather than do that, Soludo used that gathering to actually sow seed of hatred in the heart of Obiano against Peter Obi. Remember, Peter Obi was not in that program. But Soludo's focus and attention was on Peter Obi. And he was telling the Anambra people, fully present, how Peter Obi wanted to use him to stop Obiano by asking him to come and contest. This is the same man who was PDP governorship candidate for the 2010 governorship election in Anambra State. He had been contesting from one party to the other. If he could not get ticket in this party, he would run to the other party and get ticket. He is the one telling the world Peter Obi asked him to come and contest for governorship. You can imagine the mischief. You can imagine the wicked plot against an innocent person, Peter Obi. You can imagine the cheap blackmail, the conspiracy to just sow seed of discord. From that time till today, it's as if Obiano then prepared his heart to go against the man that helped him to become governor. The man that picked him from being a banker to come and take over at Government House, Oka. And labored, worked very hard, using his goodwill to help him to win election, when as at that time Obiano was not known to anybody. But Soludo decided to play a game. What people do not know is that the Cold War against Peter Obi by Soludo had been there for so long. But the reason people are not paying attention to it is that one man is only fighting. Peter Obi is not fighting him. Peter Obi sees him as a friend. Peter Obi sees him as a brother. In fact, Peter Obi calls him elder brother. You can see how Peter Obi reacted to the issue of his next to nothing investment. Peter Obi said, "You can do better than myself." Peter Obi told him, "I'm a trader. I have played my part as a trader. You a professor, you do better. Most so you are my elder brother. Whatever I did not do well, you are there now to do it well. Anambra State will benefit more to have a professor as a governor." You can see the type of reaction without attacking Soludo in any way. The essence of this video is to call the attention of the human family to the fact that Soludo is out to do another one. We may soon be receiving his part 2 and 3 of History Beckons. I will not keep silent. So it becomes necessary that we should call the Catholic Archbishop in Anambra State. Since all these principal actors are your members, both Willie Obiano, both Soludo, they are all Catholics. The Archbishop, as a spiritual father, should call his sons to order and tell Soludo, stop this Cold War against a man that is not fighting you. And stop your so-called history beacon. I will respond in another video to the claim that Peter Obi cannot win. The essence of it is to present the truth and destroy the spirit of falsehood that want to take over everywhere and deceive the people and make them not to do the needful, so that we can have a new Nigeria of our dream. But Let elders move in fast and tell these men this is time for a ceasefire. Leave Peter Obi alone. He is not fighting you. Stop fighting him. You are a Christian. You should not be speaking like a petty traders or women who are just out to settle score with their perceived enemy. You can't be speaking you can't come down to that same level. You have something important to say. Endorse the governor for re-election. You then tell him, Peter Obi asks you to come and contest against him. Peter Obi is withholding you through somebody. How can you say such thing? That will help people know. If Obiano is not out there supporting Peter Obi, somebody poisoned his mind. Somebody sowed that seed of discord, and that person had not repented. The problem we have now that if nothing urgent is done to call Soludo to order, the damage he will cause will affect Nigeria, affect the Igbo race, and affect Africa. Because P2B is the hope God has raised for us, for a new Nigeria that will usher in that Africa the whole world will be proud of. P2B is for the good of every Nigerian. In fact, the North will benefit more from P2B's presidency. That's why all these conspirators being used to sabotage the good work God wants to do for Nigeria, to sabotage what God wants to deliver, the plan of God to deliver us from the oppressors. We must go back and plead with them and say, please, we have suffered enough. Allow us to escape out of the net of the oppressor. Through this man God has raised for us. Stop attacking him. So, when you hear P2B cannot win, P2B this, P2B this, these are the two principal. There is something behind it. It has been there for long. It did not start today. It did not start today. So people need to know. He's not playing politics. This is deep-rooted hatred. And one positioning himself as an enemy that will do everything to sabotage his own brother. You will read this write-up from Orient Daily. Orient Daily is a paper published by Anambra State government. It's a government paper published in Oka, Anambra State. You will read the story yourself. Obi begged me to contest 2017 poll. Soludo, you will see it. And you will see all the trash Soludo garbaged out, just as I have presented. It's not of my own making. I did not cook it up. They are carefully documented in the paper you will see. Let the elders start work. The Archbishop, Catholic Archbishop in Anambra State can reach out to the Pope at the Holy See. Even Cardinal Arinze can be called in to call Soludo to order, to tell him enough, stop, do not proceed further, so that our dream of a new Nigeria will not be thwarted. Let me plead with you to share this video. When you subscribe, you are promoting the work of God. We need a peaceful environment. We need prosperity. It's for the good of everybody. The progress of all is what we should work for, not the progress of one man. So, be part of what God is doing. by sharing this video, the more people get to know this, the more they would ignore all the activities of the enemies of the New Nigeria project. Please, call people on phone, introduce them to this channel, YouTube channel, and ask them to subscribe so that the important content of this channel will be made available to them. They will have access to it. It's an investment in the human mind, and that is the most important investment we need in time like this. We cannot continue to have gullible Nigerians who does not care about what is happening, who are only struggling to eat. As you offer yourself willingly to be part of what God is doing, be rest assured you will not miss your reward. Thank you.